I'm Jeff Campbell, and I'm living the dream, baby.
Window dresser, and I turned 30 and thought, oh my God, I'm a 30-year-old window dresser. I've really got to do something else. And so I decided to go back to school.
I heard about Platt by the commercials on TV, but never really took the initiative to try it because I always worried about not being able to pay for school.
My boss said, hey, you got to go to school, you got to check this out, you got to learn the Macintosh, and once you check out of school and see what's going on. So I lived in Inland Empire in Ontario, California, and I heard about Platt. So I went down there and checked it out and took a little tour. They had everything I really needed to know, and so I took the course.
The admissions person had taken me on a tour through some of the classes, and I met with the 3D teacher there, and he kind of, just how passionate he was about art, kind of brought that out with me as well, and so it attracted me towards Platt more than any other school.
Right when I came out of high school, I had about a month of summer, and I jumped right into Platt College, and then I think it was quick. I got my associates really fast, and I was done with it, and it was really exciting that I got it so quickly.
The benefit to coming to Platt is to having the knowledge of industry, professionals. They've been in the industry. They've had the failures, and they know how to fix things. So the best way to learn is by somebody who's already done it before.
You have one-on-one with all of the teachers. They're open and willing to give you their time, and you always have the ability to come back. So if I needed to go brush up on some skills, I could sit in on a class today.
I was that kid in school that would always get the little note from the teacher to my mom saying, doodles on all of his tests and everything. So I was always involved with that, drawing, always had sketchbooks, art books, drew my own graphics on my skateboards, drew on my shoes all the time. Everything was all about arts, pencils, pens, everything, chalk, loved it all.
I took an art class at a community college and learned some basic 3D. I took my first 3D class at a community college and fell in love, even more so, since like I said, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I didn't realize how easily I'd pick it up.
I was doing full-time work with my dad, doing hard labor as a produce delivery guy, so delivering to the restaurants, and I just couldn't handle that anymore. And I figured I have a gift, I might as well use it.
My father had passed away, and the last wish was go back to school, do what you're good at. And so I went looking everywhere for art colleges. So many were so expensive, it was really disheartening. And G1, that classroom, that sold me on the whole thing, because it was like, I saw all the art hanging all over the ceilings everywhere, and I was just like, this is what an art college should be.
Yes, once I took a tour and I saw all the art in the hallways and the classrooms, that's what really got my attention. I knew this was a school that was made for me, so I came here.
I really liked the fact that there was a structured curriculum, and I went from point A to point B to point C, and didn't have to worry about, oh my God, am I going to get this class? Oh my God, am I going to get that class? I was guaranteed all of my classes all the way through.
I liked the way that it was an accelerated program. You didn't have to go to school for years and years at a time.
Look into something that's an accelerated program. You can get a lot out of it and in a shorter amount of time. And you remember everything. You're not just going class, to class. You're learning something on an everyday basis.
Classes, instructors, schools in general are a gateway. It's a door. They're going to open the door for you. It's up to you to walk through it.
Everywhere you go, they're looking for some sort of degree in order to hire you.
To get a job, it seemed like they were more interested in an education.
With job interviews, even searching for jobs, a lot of them always ask, do you have a degree? You have to have a bachelor's degree, associate's degree, most of them a bachelor's degree. If you go to apply somewhere and you just have experience without a degree, chances are you're not going to get that job.
Having a solid portfolio is very key. A vast portfolio with a lot of different elements in there.
For getting my job, I had a lot of diversity in my portfolio just from all of my school projects.
The way that Platt College helps the students to put your portfolio together in a professional manner, it really set me apart.
The financial aid office was very accommodating, helped me find solutions left and right. I found out I was eligible for all sorts of scholarships and other things.
Financial aid, it was very good, very helpful. Small payments to pay it back and everything, but because of having the career, getting the degree, I was able to go into a good job that enables me to pay for that. So it was worth it, definitely worth it. I'm Dan Love, and I'm living the dream.
I'm Bill Martinez.
I'm Ryan Baley.
I'm Christine Stevie Barron.
I'm Jeff Campbell.
I'm Yoshi, and I'm living the dream. This guy.
If you have imagination, this is for you.
You gotta do it.
Find your passion.
Don't waste another day.
We
Are the future.
I'm Brandon Conde.
I'm Oscar.
I'm Terry, and I'm living the dream.
I'm Roxanne Wicker, and I'm living the dream.
I'm Bjorn Madrid, and I'm living the dream.